All right, let's do
You
this.
see, his name was Andy Dufresne. Do. Hey everybody, welcome back to Two Nerds from Quest. I was just gonna go flip my phone over so the light didn't light up in the background. You guys wonder what it was. I am your host and DM, JC Dittmer, here with these three nerds because math is hard and we are all here to wrap this damn campaign up. Ooh. That man in the Aaron Rodgers jersey, giving the shocker on one side and devil horns on the other. What? No? Oh, it was all devil horns. It looked like this from the one side. I was like, I don't know, what's he doing? It's Tom and Norman playing Doug this morning. How you doing, buddy?
Down with Auril.
No. I mean, well, yeah, but no, but yeah. Huh?
Smartest thing you ever said.
There's so many mixed messages in that statement that I both agree with and don't agree with.
No, there's only one message. Auril needs to go down.
But then there's some truth to it all as well. It's one of those quadruple entendres where I agree with some of it and don't agree with other bits. That other man you hear is one Ryan Crixus Kukta. How are you doing this morning, buddy?
Oh, fantastic. There's bacon in the oven, and so what else do I have to look forward to in this world? So
bacon in the oven. This is a weird morning for me. I actually woke up super early. I showered. I ate breakfast. I did a lot of shit before even starting to worry about this, which is crazy for me. That's what happens when you go to bed at a reasonable hour. Don't drink the night before. That last man there.
Welcome to getting old.
Yeah, exactly. That last man right there is one Jeff Jacob Williams. How you doing this morning, buddy?
Excellent. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, getting old is right. I am up there at a ripe old age of, yeah.
Genius, do you ever get the
29?
Do you ever get the intent to like
29? That's good.
Update John that on your middle name, or are we just gonna go with Jacob from now on?
I think we're going with Jacob.
I love it.
Did I do this wrong?
No, you're good. You're good.
I think it came from like Jeff, Jacob, Jingleheimer, Schmidt, and then I think we all think it is his name now.
That's okay.
He's Jacob.
I've definitely been called worse.
Your middle name isn't Crixus. Come on.
No, it isn't.
He's true. Jacob the Kid de Orion. Oh shit, you're of House Orion?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh wow. Huh.
Yeah, so if you need in your other campaign a approximately level 10, 11 character as a...
Are you marked?
Yeah, that came up. I in the Tell the Truth sessions of getting through that ritual, I have a dragon mark tattoo that glows when I use my house abilities.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, cool.
Ta-da!
That doesn't mean anything to Ryan or Tom because they haven't dealt with Eberron at all.
No.
I'm running an Eberron campaign, so it's a very interesting.
Tell me more.
There are 12 houses in Eberron. There's possibly a 13th. There's a rumored 13th. The houses are like the corporations that run the world, basically. None of the nations are allowed to. None of the nations' rule is by the corporations. They are literally houses that are corporations. Transportation, security, assassination, like all these houses have stuff like that.
Yeah.
Are you falling asleep, Tom Norman? Yeah.
All right. So John, you're gonna have to run a one shot for us in Eberron, so he has to know all this stuff.
Yeah, exactly right. Right. Oh, excuse me. Maybe I'll have you hunting down a pirate ship.
All right. Do we have a rundown and a limerick?
Yeah. That'd be a good idea. I haven't seen you guys in a while. I'm sorry. I didn't.
That's true. Yeah. So last week was entirely battle related. It took us from approximately the middle of the end of the second round to the end of maybe like the fifth round. 1, 2, 3,
we are currently on I can scroll down. Round 3, turn 6. End of round 3.
All right. Yeah, so during the battle, for the most part, it was punch, kick, fight, scrap, whatever. Doug getting up in there, getting blind a few times. Crixus sending lightning bolts and guiding bolts. The Nightmare not doing a whole lot of anything. Ellie basically curing lesser restoration and her spiritual weapon. Jacob called in some eagles and sent Tika in to attack. The eagles are chasing the dragon. Auril, after going into her third form, which was a glowing point of light, ended up merging with the dragon as it came down. And now we have a dragon Auril to deal with. And yeah, we left off on Auril Dragon's turn. And here's my final limerick for the campaign. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this
Maybe one
today
more.
goes. Maybe one more. Has the final battle begun? Now that Auril and the dragon are one, we've thrown in our lot. Use everything you've got. TBD. Let's have some fun.
Yeah. Yep. Let's do this
Get
shit.
this bread. The kids say.
Also, side note, genius, Dragon Oral sounds really painful.
Hmm.
I think I saw a video about that once.
I'm sure you did. With your search history, I can only imagine.
Yeah,
That does
drink the
not help.
dragon's blood.
Drink the dragon's blood. That's right. Drink the dragon's blood. It is healing. It's so funny because there is that, and then the critical role thing of the what the hell was it? The Let Chaos Reign.
Yeah.
From campaign 2. Let Chaos Reign.
Oh, Jesus.
Same concept. All right. So, Auril, Dragon Auril, is going to. Let's see, those are blind. And who's near Dragon? I need to zoom in on this map because I am a blind mofo. Move that this way.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember who else was blind. I know the Eagles were blind. I'm pretty sure Tika was
Tika.
blind.
The Eagles and Tika, I don't think Doug was. Doug would be the other one that would have been. Ellie was, but she cured herself. She cured Doug. Because she had her hand on Doug's wing. So she lesser restoration Doug to make him blind. And then did it to herself. I think Jacob and Crixus were both fine. And then it was Tika and the 2 Eagles that were blinded as well. So the dragon is going to look at Tika and use her polar ray to attack Tika for her first attack.
Is it all cold?
It's 28 to hit. Yeah, it's cold damage.
Okay, she's immune to cold.
Did she attack her? She did attack her. I think she knew that. She knows now.
Yeah.
She knows now. As the
that was where Frosted Tips became the title for it.
Yes, that's right. As the 20 points of cold damage just kind of roll over, and she, in her frustration, turns and looks at Doug. And
good luck, Doug.
Breathes another ray of polar ice over Doug. 27 hit you, Doug.
Don't hit me, bro. Yeah.
For 15 points of cold damage.
That is an accurate damage total.
And then
Make it easy.
does she wanna? Is there? Okay, so that's her action. She's not gonna move. Yeah, she's good where she's at. So that brings us to Jacob.
All right. Jacob is slowly running out of resources, and he's got to concentrate on those eagles. So he is going to just attack with the longbow.
The longbow.
And see if this does any damage. It's a longbow +1. 16 to hit.
16 just misses. Just misses. We will need Ellie up here.
All right, there we go. 22 to hit with the second shot.
22 does hit. Absolutely. 100% hits.
All right, then that's 7 points.
Magical piercing damage.
Yes.
Wrong freaking keyboard. Too many keyboards. Damages.
I know. And then bonus action to command Tika to attack.
All right. Go, Tika, go, go.
Oh, where'd Tika go?
Tika, go, go, go.
Oh, yep.
Tika be good.
Okay, that's what happens when you roll for Tika. Natural 1 on her bite attack. Because she's blind. Oh, I didn't even roll a disadvantage, and she still got a natural 1. So it absolutely.
She bites in the dragon's general direction.
That's how you said genital direction.
The genital direction.
Ouch.
Going back to that video. Never.
And then so miss. And then we got eagles, which are both. Oh, I suppose I gotta roll.
Take it easy. Take it
Tika's
easy.
gonna roll. Do you know what it is for unblinding? Is it wisdom?
The blind roll.
Yes.
Give me a
it
second.
doesn't matter. It's a 3 plus, not enough for that one. But I will need to know for the eagles, who are also both attacking at disadvantage.
Hell froze over, guys. I'm sorry, I make my own jokes. I laugh at them.
John, you're
You know-
actually stealing my thunder. I brought up a listing of songs and I was going to trickle them in, but I think this is the winner.
Let's see. Heavily scared. What was the thing? Oh, it was this. Blinding gleam. Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
All right. So yeah, she did not
Does that allow
get.
concentration?
All right. So the
Oh
eagles.
no, that's the veil. Where's this? Blinded creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Yep.
5. Okay. Oh, I was gonna make a custom +5. So I will use. So this isn't actually the Dragon Slayer longsword, but it's easier to do this with disadvantage than it is to try to roll 2. So it's this +1.
Okay.
Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe not.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
So 12, I'm sure misses.
Oh, misses, yes.
All right, second attack.
The eagles are attacking the dragon.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, trying, and not succeeding so far.
I really want to have a campaign where all the players are Aarakocra and they're all bards. Call themselves the eagles.
Second eagle, first attack. Take it easy.
Do we need to start this stream over? I will turn this stream right around and go home.
I'm going to giggle all day long. I'm sorry. No, I'm not
Alright.
sorry, damn it. I'm
Oh,
having fun.
I was gonna say you're no.
Second eagle, second attack. Oh, I can't see. It's under the thing. Oh, they're both 17s. Plus
It does hit.
5, so 22. So that is. Let's see. The second attack is the talons. It's 2d6 plus 3.
Considered magical.
Probably not.
Are they actual eagles?
They are conjured eagles.
Conjured eagles.
It would be 8 slashing damage, and they are from conjure animals.
Lashing.
So I think it's just summoning Fey spirit beasts. I don't know that they.
I've always kind of wondered about that because I mean, technically, they're magic. They were summoned by magic.
Right.
But you know what? I'm gonna say yes, they're magical.
Oh
I'm going to say they're magical.
8 to 10.
And at some point, I will actually look that up and figure out what it is.
DM gets to say, right? So.
Yep. My table, my rules.
All
You can
right.
call
So
this a
that's
table.
all right. And then, because my turn isn't long enough, I will roll 2d20s for wisdom checks on the eagles to see if they are not blind. It says 6 and 14 plus 2. So 8 and 16 on their wisdom checks.
Both
Their
fail.
wisdom saving throws.
Are they?
Oh man, 16
Hold on.
is not
One
enough to get them
the
blinded.
16 just missed. It's 17 is the
Hey,
save for it.
are they? No, they're not. Never mind. I was gonna say they're not within 10 feet of me because they get the +4 as well.
No, the dragon takes up that whole 10 feet of
Yep.
you.
It
Yeah.
really does.
So
Yeah,
that's all, folks.
Beep, 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 beep. That's all, folks.
Dun,
Dougie.
Dun, 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 dun.
Show me how to Dougie. Show me how to Dougie. And I'm like, nay.
I don't know any of that.
Or whipping. Whip. I don't know. I don't know how to Dougie.
I don't know
Dougie, something
any
like
of
that. I don't know. It's your turn, Doug.
I'm gonna turn off your camera. Where is that? Oh nope, wrong thing. And there's John. Bye, John.
Put in the
proper response.
TV screen when the channel used to go dark after midnight.
Uh huh. Oh, if I could only get that American anthem, you know how when the channel would end at midnight and it would show like the black and white screen and it would be like the waving flag or whatever. That's how. And we never saw John again. I am going to. I know I'm delaying my inevitable. Who knows what's going on? Crap.
I tried to give you as much time as possible.
I know.
You did damn well. There's a reason we're only in round 4. I have a million things. But you wouldn't be you without a million creatures to take it.
Right. I mean, yeah, Jacob's turn was pretty quick, but
Yeah,
my
exactly.
turn was not.
All right, I'm going to do.
What are you doing?
Do that thing you do.
Oops. I hit the wrong button. I'm gonna do Toll the Dead. I am going to. You can ignore that roll. I'm pointing at one creature you can see within range. Sound of Dolores spell fills the air around it. Target
Hello,
must
my name is
succeed.
Dolores Bell.
Wisdom saving
that
throw.
bitch.
Wisdom saving throw. Ooh.
Yep.
Dolores Bell is kind of noisy.
Ah! Well, the bad news is Aural's got a +8 to her wisdom. The good news is it was a nat 1.
Oh, nice. So she's gonna take
Yay.
2d12.
Take all this.
Yes, she is taking damage.
Weak 7.
7 points of damages.
Mm.
I keep hitting numbers on the wrong keyboard.
That's so
It's
much
okay.
potential.
It really was potential. Bonus action. Who else is in range here of the dragon?
Oh, fuck, you know what? Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do because you haven't done anything else yet, Norm. I'm gonna
Legendary action.
not legendary action. She has magic resistance. Or wait, no. She has what is it? Legendary resistance. Actually, hang on a minute. Nope, she has magic resistance, so she gets advantage on the saving throw. That's first things first. So let's finish that.
Rolling on the net.
24 would save, so she doesn't take the damage.
Yeah.
Mm.
So and make sure I read the entire character. Okay, proceed with your turn. And then yes, there are legendary resistances she has as well. I'm going to use all her shit, not just half her shit.
I'm gonna, as my bonus action, I'm gonna do the Harness Divine Power again and get another level 2 spell slot back.
Okay. Are you able to do that a second time?
Yeah, I have 2.
You have 2? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That does work. Are you done then? Would you
Allegedly,
like to move?
No, I'm well.
Okay.
I should move, but
AOs are real. She still has a reaction.
Oh.
Saying.
you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of doing my hunter's mark, I'm gonna take back that second level. I am going to Misty Step.
Ooh. So you didn't Hunter's Mark?
Nope.
Oh wait, no.
Or not Hunter's Mark. But you know what I mean. I'm putting my level 2 spell
Oh, your
slot
spells.
back. Yeah.
Spell slot. Okay.
So I'm going to actually at second
Doesn't
level
affect anything, so it's good.
Misty Step. That's what is that? Up to 30 feet, 60 feet.
Yep. 30 feet, I believe.
30 feet. I'm going to Misty Step. Where do I want to go? 5, 10,
Cross?
15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, you can't make it across.
Just
Oh, you could
northwest.
if you moved.
5.
You could go to the other side of the chasm if you flew the rest of the way.
I could.
Then you
Misty
gotta
step
come
and then
back.
use your movement.
20, 25, 30. I'm actually going up by Crixus.
You can move yourself.
Yep, I know. I'm just, before I do it, I'm just
Naruto run.
going to grab. How do I grab my player?
You grab it.
Have the selection tool selected. The hand on the sidebar, and then
Also, I think your name is Giant Fire Beetle.
Yep, it probably is.
Yep.
Giant fire beetle.
Why is that?
Bow, bow.
You're going to have to move me. Because for whatever reason, it's
Brown
not letting me
beaver.
grab.
Oops.
I moved you.
Oh
Thank you.
shit! I'm in the middle of sizing him.
Yeah.
There we go.
Put me one slot down.
South.
Yep.
Right there. Okay.
And
Okay.
then,
Does that complete your turn then? Yes.
Yeah, that will complete my turn.
Okay, Crixus. What would you like to do? You've had plenty of time to think.
I have a first attack with the nightmare.
Okay. Does it listen to you?
Guess we'll find out in a second.
Dude, you need to be singing some classic music too. Blinded by the light. If you sit back enough.
Desperado.
I swear, if that song gets stuck in my head for the rest of the day, I'm going to drive to your house and beat you with
32%.
30, yeah, he listens.
That's better than
Well, that's
10.
what happens. That's what happens when you fight with the Eagles. So, just another tequila sunrise. All right, so the nightmare is going to attack
Gonna
with
happen.
his hooves. It's a +6. So, whack away. Here we go. 20 to hit.
20 does hit.
So the damage is 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning plus 2d6 fire.
Ooh, hell.
So 2d8 plus 2d6. All right, the fire damage is 6.
Okay.
Sorry, wait. Fire damage, yep, is 6. And then the 12 of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Use the right keyboard. I'll learn this.
Wait,
sooner or
that's
later.
not true.
No?
7 plus 4, is it? Or plus 5?
11, sorry. 11 bludgeoning damage. The dice were disappearing before
Ooh.
I was able to count the d8s. So,
All right.
but it is 11 bludgeoning damage, 6 fire damage.
All right.
And then Crixus is going to go, unless there's any impact to that attack. The Nightmare's going to stand pat.
Yeah.
It feels like the evil inside that Nightmare is getting satiated by the damage on the dragon. And Crixus is going to... He is just feeling all his anger right now, so he is just going to try to unleash level 3 guiding bolt at the dragon.
Okay.
So he's got a 16 to hit.
16 just misses.
Yep.
17.
And so he is very angry and runs up to the dragon because he's like, I've got to do something here. And so blindly makes a
Charge towards the
decision. Yep.
dragon. The end of your turn complete then?
Yep.
The end of your turn, I haven't been tracking this, so I'm going to say she activates it. There's like, when Neo kind of flexes when he lands and the air around him kind of moves. She does that with the wings of this dragon, and there's a frost aura that pushes out 10 feet from her. Everyone within 10 feet of her at the start of her turn will take 10 damage. I'm telling you what that is.
I'm so glad I freaking moved.
Now I'm moving it to Ellie's turn. That should have been active the entire time. That's just something that's there that I haven't been tracking. Then I went, oh,
when is that happening?
Right now. Like right at the end of your turn. You moved in and she's feeling crowded, so she's doing this.
So I'll take 5 with my
not
cold
yet.
resistance, right?
Not yet. At the start of her turn.
Oh, okay, got it.
It's an aura she has that I should have had on the entire time. It's not a turned on ability. It's just part of her, and I haven't been tracking it. So I'm using her legendary action to turn it on.
Got it.
So we're moving to Ellie's turn. Ellie is going to, let's see. We got a spiritual weapon here first. So she's going to do that with her spiritual weapon. Where is her spiritual weapon? Here it is. Sping. A 21 will hit it.
Yay.
For
The most
9 points
effective spiritual
force.
weapon she's had in like the whole campaign.
She's
Hit
no
like
shit, right?
3 times already this
It's almost like she learned how to use that at being at the bar. like she's bashing drunk guys over that and kicking them out of the bar. What? It's how she deals with drunk. You're cut off. Here, weapon, chase him out. Let's see. That does a whopping total of 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Force damage, actually. It's not bludgeoning. It's force damage. Ooh, hang on. I gotta look at that then. Because it was... Oh, no, it's that. Okay. Got it. This dragon body's vulnerable to some shit. Force damage is not it. Then her turn. She is... Where is she? She's there. She will move over to Doug. And she is going to give Doug some hit points.
Doug loves Ellie.
All actions. No, spells.
Doug love Ellie. Oh.
Spells. She is going to... Ooh. She's running low on some spell slots here. Oh, where? How do you look, Doug? You look pretty whooped. She is going to cast Cure Wounds at 5th level on Doug.
That's probably a good idea.
Or you are healed for 29 hit points, Doug, as a bright glowing light surrounds your body and then is absorbed into your feathers.
I'm getting better.
She did that. She bonus actioned her spiritual weapon. She moved. She is done. That brings us back to Auril. And Auril is going to...
So is this when the 10 damage happens?
Yes, right now at the start of a turn, 10 damage to everything surrounding her. So if you're resistant to cold, it's 5.
Tika's immune.
So
She's
cold
good,
damage.
which is good because she's at 10.
Nightmare takes 10.
I'll be hellish rebuking.
Awesome. I love it. Both the Eagles take 10.
Don Henley and Joe Walsh are pissed.
The one Eagle looks at the other and goes, ooh, ooh, witch woman. Oh, The worst thing about this is I'm gonna listen to this back and go, "Don't sing on the podcast, you idiot."
Oh, you're gonna want. All right, hellish rebuke. Ready? It's happening.
Yep. Hellish rebuking. Hit her.
Oh, she's gotta make a dex save. Sorry.
Oh, she needs to make a dex save. That would be considered the body. It's really interesting the way I'm running this because I have both the dragon and the Auril up, and I'm using them both. I'll explain it later. It's fun. 17 dex save.
17 saves, so take half of 19.
Half of 19, and what type of damage is it? Fire.
It was fire.
It'd be weird if it was half of 19, rounded down, doubled if she was vulnerable to it, would only be 18.
Yeah. Kind of strange. I was doing that math too. I'm like, that is.
If you have
Save.
19 and then double it, it's only 18.
Good one,
Mhm.
right?
That's funny.
All right. So then her turn. She looks at Crixus after he did the little thingamajigger. I can pull this.
Crixus smiles.
And is met with a ray of ice coming at you. Does a 22 hit you?
It does.
Yeah. Here I said, does a 22 hit you? And I'm in my head, I'm going, does it? Because I'm thinking about Jairus, who has a 23 AC. It still scarred me, dude. I still think about that sometimes
I
when
mean,
I look at you
I
asking.
can get up to a 21 with my Shield of Faith, but that's 23 is tough.
It is 14 points of cold damage.
All right.
And then the second one, she's gonna flip at the nightmare because the two of you have been doing the damage to her primarily. 23 to hit the nightmare,
It's
and that is 14 points of cold damage.
Nightmare's still fairly.
Ooh. Ooh. Then, see, that was her action. Does she have a bonus action at all? She has legendary actions. Oh. Let's see. Is there anything this dragon body can do for her? Honestly.
Curse this dragon body.
Yeah, exactly, right?
She could fly away. I wouldn't mind a half dozen AOs.
No, she's good. She's good where she's sitting. She knows her aura's out there now.
She's a goddess and she's confident.
Yep. You are but mortals before her. So it is Jacob's turn.
All right, wonderful. Let's go for a repeat on that shooting arrows thing.
Pew, pew, pew.
First one misses.
13.
Second one misses even more.
Ooh. It's not. No bueno.
All right, so he's gonna put away the long bow, and then still same as before. Bonus action. Command Tika. Let me see. Since everybody else is moving forward, I think Jacob's gonna move forward and kind of 35, right? 35. Yep. Okay, so he'll move kind of parallel with the dragon.
Okay.
Tika's turn. Tika bite at disadvantage. So if this hits, I'll roll again. I can't see. No, Tika misses anyway. Unless you want me to roll to see if it's in that one.
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Okay.
So Tika misses.
Tika move.
Tika
Tika,
can't
sit.
see. So Tika's just kind of like, it feels good. It's nice and cold here.
Okay.
So
Makes sense.
then we'll go into the eagles. Oops, I'll just use
common number.
Okay, so it's this +1 at disadvantage because they're blind. This is the first eagle, first attack. I think it's the beak. Gonna miss. First eagle, second attack. Maybe +1 is 14. No, that's not.
Nope.
Second eagle, first attack.
You can't hide your blind eyes.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. And
Oh, I forgot they can't see.
second eagle, second attack. And we'll hope for some good. No, there's another 3 in there, so we'll hope for some good wisdom throws. So, bing, bing.
How many rounds is that for, John?
The blindness?
Yeah.
Until you save.
Oh,
Okay, so if there's
Fair
It's
enough.
a really bright light.
it's the higher one got a 15, which I
Nope.
think still doesn't make it.
Still
So
does not make it. It's 17
but
is the mark for that.
they're cluttering up the board, so that's
Yes, they are.
that seems good. So yeah, that'll be everything I got.
At the end of your turn, Auril is going to Polar Ray you. Honestly.
Okay, I can handle that. I haven't taken like hardly any damage yet, so
The Polar Ray on you is a...
Is it a straight line, John?
Yeah, it is.
Or is it?
It's a 14.
14 does not hit.
Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't hit anyways because it was in that one. She blasts the wall behind you in her frustration.
she shot it straight down. Oops.
Yep, exactly. That moves us to Doug.
If anyone
Douglas.
was keeping track, I missed 7 times on my turn.
Ouch.
Good lord.
Fight would be over if you rolled better.
I feel like you need a new bow.
Maybe a new set of eyes. I don't know.
Have you considered getting glasses?
I put the bow away.
They make glasses in
Jacob finds a stick behind him and fashions a new bow.
All right, so what I'm going to do is, from where I'm sitting, I'm going to Shield of Faith Crixus. So he now has +2 AC.
And now you're at 21.
You got it.
And as
Did you did you still have a hunter's mark or something open that you were concentrating on?
no.
Okay.
If he did, he doesn't anymore.
Yeah,
Shield of Faith is concentration.
and then bonus action. What the hell was I going to do for my bonus action? Bonus action, I'll get my 2nd level spot back.
The range on Shield of Faith. Is that touch?
60 feet.
60 feet? Oh, you can cast it. Okay.
And then my
Cool,
bonus
cool.
action, I'm using my pack slot that I tried to use last time, but then took back.
Pet your pack. What?
My packed
Slot
slot.
spell.
I'm getting my spell
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Your pack on what?
Or, I'm sorry, my harness divine power.
Yes. Got you. I smell what you are stepping in.
I said packed because I was looking at my I have a packed spell that I can use. It's like a bonus
He said
spell slot.
he said packed, he said slot, he said harness. It's all good.
That completes your turn, Doug.
Aye, Captain Stubing.
At the end of your turn, Auril flexes, and the temperature drops in that aura around her about another 25 degrees. That will do twice as much damage on the beginning of her turn. It'll do 20 damage on the beginning of her turn. It is Crixus's turn.
All right, I need the DM to make a call here.
Yeah.
This dragon is the size of, I don't know, 2 houses.
It's 15 by 15. It's not.
It's not that big. Okay.
It's about the size of your living room. Probably.
Okay, good enough then.
Good.
Different
Well,
than what
a good bedroom. 15
All
by
right.
15 size bedroom.
These eagles are not going to make it.
that helps me understand. So I'm gonna attack with the nightmare first. I gotta make sure he's still listening to me.
Okay.
24. So
Yep, he does.
all right. So I got an attack here.
Mm-hmm.
Hooves miss.
Oops, ooh, with a 4. Ouch.
It's not good. So 10 total is not gonna hit. So nightmare still hangs out. Crixus then is going to add a spiritual weapon at 4th level.
Oh, we got a second spiritual weapon on the board.
So then it'll be a 3d8.
Kind of fun that spiritual weapon does not have a like hit points associated with it. Kind of a interesting ability. Oop, that's the wrong mouse.
And I'll just cast it kind of on in between the eagles to kind of differentiate it from Ellie's.
Okay. Let's get you a token. Let's
It's
see.
a
We don't
whip,
have.
right?
It is a whip.
Yeah, it's a whip.
This kind of looks like a whip. Here, it's an elemental though, but it kind of looks like a whip.
Cool.
We'll resize it, make it 5 feet.
Yeah,
There
I
we go.
like that. All right, so 3d8 attack with that.
Oh, I'm typing in the wrong fucking keyboard. Go ahead.
22 to hit. Should hit.
Yes. Yes, it does.
And then I have to do this and then add a d8. I think. So it's 9 plus 5, 14 damage from that.
14 damage from the spiritual weapon.
Yep. And then I'll be attacking as well.
Okay.
With my hand axe.
All right.
Trying to take a piece out of this dragon myself. 23 to hit.
23
Nice.
does hit.
And max damage for 9.
Nice. That is
Is-
magical slashing damage, correct? They're +1.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Nice.
Crixus is expressing his rage. He is screaming out loud. You've taken so much from me. I'm taking from you now. As I hopefully remove scales from this dragon.
Yes.
with my staff.
Yeah, the chunks of the underside, as Crixus is going a little nuts here, the spiritual weapon both hitting it and Crixus hitting it, plates are starting to fall off of this dragon body on the underside, and it does not look like it's being held together by much at this point.
And I'm done.
You don't want to move?
I don't want to move. I'm
Okay.
right where I want to be right now.
All right, it is Ellie's turn then, and Ellie is going to, she's assessing the battlefield and seeing Crixus is thrown all caution to the wind. She is going to, let's see, how much movement does she have? She can move to Crixus, which she's going to do. She's going to move 20 feet to Crixus. She is going to cast Cure Wounds at level 5 on Crixus.
Let's hear a number of 31 or better.
That's a 34 points of healing to Crixus. And then she's going to take her 10 feet of movement and get back by Doug. She's
How much healing did you say that was exactly?
34. She lays her hand on your back and heals you for 34.
Give you a nice ass slap and
Not
ran.
to
Yep,
ask a
basically.
stupid question, but does she have a longer reach, or does the dragon have a longer reach for opportunity attacks? And has it taken its reaction?
It's a stupid question, but thank you for keeping me honest. Let me check.
And does it matter that there's a bunch of stuff in the way?
Attack, slashing, reach 5. Yeah, it's gonna swing out at her with a wing attack. For 28 to hit and deals 11 points of damage to her as she retreats. So, thank you for keeping me on this, Jeff.
Like a wing boop, just reach over everybody and
Yeah,
bonk her
basically,
on
yeah.
the head.
Like, it was kind of like, get away from him. And, like, she reaches over as Eliana's approaching him. And Auril's kind of in this, I got these motherfuckers that are around me. So as she approaches, she flips the wing over, trying to prevent Crixus from being even touched. But Ellie's just able to get a finger in there on his side, a couple of fingers in there, and just deliver that spell, and then is knocked back. The
Paging
10
Dr.
feet next
Jellyfingers.
Yeah. So she will. Let's see. She has to.
I don't want to be annoying here, John.
Yeah. No.
I added one
Yeah.
too many D8s because it increases for every 2 slots, not for every slot. So
Okay.
Dragon should have 6 more.
6 more damage, or
6 more health. 6
Oh, okay.
more health,
So
6 less damage.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine. No, you're good. You're good. We're getting it right. You guys are doing well, believe it or not. Whether you feel it or not, you're doing well. Ellie looks a little shaken now. She's bloodied with that hit that she took. Her spiritual weapon is going to haul off and smack this mother because its mom just got knocked on her ass. So the spiritual weapon's like, no, mommy. Where's the spiritual weapon? Fuck. There it is. That absolutely hits a 23. I forget what level I cast it at. I think second. So 5 points of damages. I'm starting to understand what keywords control what. It's exciting. Getting a grasp on everything. She did that. She moved. She used her bonus action. Right. So then that happens to move into Arnold's turn. 20 damage to everyone within 10 feet of her. So Crixus, both the Eagles, Tika, and the Nightmare. Cold damage. So it's halved for Crixus. So it's 10. I don't know if the Nightmare, both the Eagles go away.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that
just
was their.
snow.
They spend too much life in the fast lane.
I was gonna say it was their farewell tour again.
And you, Norm, had the same joke. I like Jeff's too. It's the best Eagles concert ever.
Uh-huh.
Show title.
I went to an Eagles concert. There was a dragon. It was crazy.
All right, so that happens. Then she will. What is she gonna do? She's got her polar ray. But did she do that, or did she? Yeah, here. She's gonna start using this dragon body while she still has it. Oh, I should have been doing the dragon body all along. It's got 3 attacks. Well, they don't do as much damage as her polar ray is, though. Decisions. She's gonna unleash on Crixus because he's unleashing on her.
Brace yourself.
24 to hit.
Hits.
That is 12 points of slashing damage as a claw from the dragon comes up and rakes through you. Following around, spinning around from that claw and bringing the tail right around at you in one fluid motion. 30 to hit.
Hits.
That's 25 slashing or bludgeoning damage. Comes around.
Smile on Crixus's face becomes resolve and loses its sparkle.
You have your reaction back if you have spell slots, or do you not have?
No, you can do that once per long rest. I wish it was more. Because I love that so much. Hellish Rebuke is so damn good. It's so damn fun. You set yourself. Your AC is 21, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So you take that claw, and then the tail comes over and hits it, and you right yourself up. And just as that wing's coming in, you get your shield up, and the wing goes right over the top of you, missing you. So that is the total of the damage that is done to you on this turn.
Ooh.
And we move to Jacob.
All right. Jacob, not knowing any better, starts running towards the dragon, pulling the Dragon Slayer longsword out, and will use his once a day Misty Step to launch himself onto the back of the dragon.
Second verse, same as the first.
And he will.
If I put a dragon in the campaign, Jeff's going to jump on the back of it.
It's going to happen. Oh no, and I'm frozen. All right, jumping to another device real quick.
You're frozen. That's appropriate. You jump on the back of this thing that's got this massive cold aura around it, and you freeze.
It's a thing.
It's almost like the computer's listening to us.
Oh, my computer listens to me all the time.
Oh, yeah.
All
For
right,
sure.
so
I have
here we
no
go.
confusion about that.
Hopefully it shows up. I'm assuming a 7 misses.
Yeah, 7 does miss.
And second attack with it is 9. So, he's trying.
He's trying. It's a little unstable up there.
Use his bonus action so Tika doesn't get to do anything this time. But he's on the back of the dragon. So, we're there.
Yeah. Nice. So she is going to focus her attention on Ellie. Because Ellie has been healing people and she has noticed this. So at the end of your turn, Jacob, there is going to be a polar ray shot at Ellie. And a 19, I believe, hits her. I gotta find her AC. Where's her AC? Yep, a 19 does absolutely hit her. So she takes...
And she doesn't have the shield?
No, she does not. No, she does not have shield. Nope. She's got bless. She's got bane. Sky self, detect good and evil. She can send an unseen servant at him. She can speak with the dead. Ooh, we should be doing that. Honestly, that should be something good. Okay, she takes 12 points of damage. No, she doesn't have anything to do for that. So she takes 12 points of damage from the polar ray at the end.
How's she looking?
She's not. She's been bloodied. She's like has a quarter of her health-ish, maybe. And not much better than Crixus at this point. Then it is Doug's turn.
Boy, oh
This
boy.
this polar ray came right at the two of you, and hit Ellie solid. She looks up with a like Captain America style determination, like I could do this all day. Type of look. Her confidence is inspiring despite the fact of how she looks.
That's great. All right, I'm going to cast. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Searing. Is it Searing Smite? Do. Action.
If you do that, you're going to need to hit it with a melee weapon.
Uh huh.
You got to move into range.
Uh huh.
There's a space recently vacated by one of the Eagles.
Uh huh.
You could be the next top 40 hitmaker.
I was gonna say I hear they're auditioning.
We'll call you Doug Henley.
Doug Henley. Out on a solo career.
Yeah, I'm gonna get within range. Do you want to move me within range?
Sure.
And I'm going to, because this thing needs to be gone. I'm gonna cast Searing Smite at second level.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 2d6. And sorry, Crixus, but because it's concentration, the AC drops on you. Right?
Yep.
And I'm going to attack.
Searing Smite's a concentration spell?
Yeah, because it's
No,
good.
the other. Oh, it is.
I think it is.
Because it's
Does
the
it have the
next time
diamond
you
with the
hit.
C? Oh, okay. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Yep. Okay. Like, why is it I thought it was when you hit.
Oh, and then also because it
I'm
it can
thinking of
ignite it.
Paladin
It can
Smite.
ignite it into flames, and so then you have to continue to do that while it's still burning, probably.
I'm thinking of the Paladin Smite
Yeah.
ability, is what I'm thinking of, and not Searing Smite, which is a spell on its own. All right. Do you cast Searing Smite?
Yep, I cast Searing Smite. I'm within range.
The gold glowy light around you vanishes, Crixus. You realize that you don't have this AC bump anymore. Unless you want to do it yourself.
I'm
get
going to
it.
yell as I take my first swing. I'm sorry, Crixus. 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah. 24 absolutely hits.
So that's 8 plus...
There should be a button for it on the spell.
Yep, I just need to switch screens here. Searing Smite, 2d6. Ooh, plus 8, so 16. 8 of which is, what was that, fire damage? Yep, fire
Yeah,
damage.
and I think you started on fire.
Interesting thing happens here. You Searing Smite, and you smash that dragon right by its wing. And the wing falls off, and the plates start
you know what?
falling.
I think we've been doing this wrong.
What's this?
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
nope,
is this?
I was reading it wrong. It's
Okay.
It's causes the target to ignite in flames. I was reading the part where it says Constitution saving to put it out,
oh,
and I was like, wait,
Oh.
you have to do a Constitution saving throw to get hit?
Put it
But no,
out.
that's just
Put it
for
out, no?
when you're on fire.
I thought we were doing Dungeons and Dragons wrong.
Oh, no. You can't do Dungeons and Dragons wrong.
John, we got to start this campaign over. Sorry.
It was all a fever dream when Aaron and I got hit by that first goblin.
Yeah, the whole end of this campaign is Aaron. I'm waking up in his bed and
Oh,
How big?
do it again, but Crixus was a bugbear the whole time. So
Oh, John, we should have talked about this weeks ago just to keep that secret. And at the very end, just the last thing before we sign out, and Aaronon woke up and looked around, and there was Ellie standing above her.
Yeah, go back to that first show and watch the recording, whatever she said to him in the bed.
Can you imagine
So-
how pissed people, like, if anybody
Oh my
actually
God.
cared about this show other than us? Can you imagine how
No,
pissed people
no.
would be?
I mean, we're all laughing. It would have been hilarious. I've thought about doing that before. So as you hit this thing with the Searing Smite, the wing like shears off, and the plates of this dragon just start collapsing around this area. Jacob, I need a dexterity saving throw as what you are standing on collapses beneath you.
Well, it was looking good, but now it's a 12.
That's a 12. Yeah, you are prone as you land on the ground.
You know, if you were a couple feet closer to me, you'd get a +4. Just saying.
You know, I'm on top of a dragon. Well, was.
What is left behind is a small glowing sphere similar to what you saw before the dragon landed in that storm. Much smaller than the dragon. You are now all... That aura shrank. Oh, no. No, it didn't. You're all still in it. It's 10 feet. That aura is a 10-foot aura. Let's see. You did that. Is there anything else you'd like to do as this dragon body collapses around and falls to the ground?
No. I mean, there's other than movement, there's nothing I really can do.
All right. Would you like to move closer? That is a question. Or further away? Because you are now 10 feet from her. Like, you won't be able to smack her from where you're at.
Oh,
Now she's an orb. Yeah, like
and
a
there's
basketball.
there's no AO.
No, you could actually get away without an AO now.
Okay.
There is no.
And what's the distance of her pulsey beam?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
pulse.
The
The
beam or
one
the cold?
the one that gives you 20 damage just at the end of her turn.
You're in that still. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's only 10 now because she didn't amplify it. Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna try to circle her and go around to the south of Jacob.
South of Jacob. Okay, so you want to go like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And I want to be out of the range of that pulse.
So like there.
Yep.
Okie dokie. That works. Are you done then?
Yeah. That would
She's
be-
going to shoot you with a polar ray as you fly around as a legendary action. 17 to hit you.
It does.
Pew pew.
As
15 points of cold damage.
Okay. And as a reaction,
Yes.
I am going to Hellish Rebuke at level 3.
Oh, hell yeah.
No,
Hellish Rebuke distance. I suppose it doesn't matter because you.
no, it's whenever you take damage.
And I think it's got a range of like 60 feet or 90 feet or something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It is really good.
All right. Dex 16. And I'm rolling for D.
Dex saving throw 16. She gets a dex save?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Because if you take half, right? If you save.
4.
Okay, so you're taking 19 Hellish
Taking
Rebuke
all
damage.
of it. 19 Hellish Rebuke damage. Oops. I made a comment about I was doing so well with the keyboards and I went to the wrong keyboard again. Son of a bitch, I gotta not say anything about it.
And that's fire damage, right?
I would assume so.
If it matters.
Surprisingly, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. It's fire
She
damage.
does have a vulnerability, but it's not fire, which I find is very strange. But at least this form of her. Ooh, yeah, that's funny.
All right. So
There's a lot of interesting things here. So she did that. You did that. It is Crixus's turn.
All right, Crixus is gonna take a couple steps back,
Might be a good idea.
and so I'll do that here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do a level. Let's do a level 3 Cure Wounds.
Okay.
On Eliana.
You gonna do that before you move then? Yes. Because you gotta
He
touch her
moved back.
your ones.
he moved back.
I
to
moved
touch her.
back to her.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's back there.
I
Never mind.
was up
Yep.
front. Now I
Yep.
moved back. Just a
My bad.
couple
I'm looking at her
spaces.
spiritual weapon, thinking it's her.
Yeah, fair.
All right. Cool.
So she's gonna get 26,
Oh, she's happy about that.
and I'm gonna
Really
get
good.
5
Nice. From your
from
own.
that. Yeah,
Sweet.
It's a cool ability.
Yeah. Love it. I love multiple healing things. My druid's so fucking cool that way. He's got a totem that has a 30-foot radius that anytime he casts a healing spell, it does his druid level and healing to anyone within 30 feet of that totem.
Nice.
Awesome.
And then I am going to. Sorry, I think I'm gonna move back up to the orb.
Music just intensified. Like this fight just got
And-
serious.
I'm gonna attack with the hand axe right to the orb.
Hell yeah,
Dude,
let's do it.
You did cure wounds. You don't have an action.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's true.
Oh,
don't have
that's
an action.
fair. Okay.
But
Darn.
you have a spiritual weapon.
You have a spiritual weapon though that you can swing with if you step it in there.
Let's do that. I'll move the spiritual weapon up with my bonus action then.
I will move it for you.
and I will attack with it.
You swing.
You might want to stay back by Ellie, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
will
if you-
personally. Yeah, I will
Yeah,
personally.
I moved you
stay
back. You're good.
Okay, and then yeah, this is 2d8. So
The nightmare's still alive?
yeah.
Barely? Holy hell.
Well, it's at 22.
Oh, Jesus.
It starts with
Nice.
68 hit points.
Wow.
Spiritual weapon misses.
Mm,
All right,
boo.
and then the nightmare's gonna step up
Okay.
and hoof attack.
Hoofa. Like a
Hoofa.
loofah?
Hoofa? That's what the Who's use to wash their bodies. Hoofas.
25 to hit.
All the who's down in Whoville are on a hoofa kick.
All right,
That time of year
and
you start
it
thinking about the
is
Who's.
8 bludgeoning damage and 9 fire damage. Oh wait, sorry, 8 plus 4, so 12 bludgeoning and whatever I said,
12 and 4?
12 and 9.
9 fire damage.
12 and 9, so 21 total.
Correct.
All right. Let's see. Doug flew around there. Yeah, she's still a little peed at Doug, so she's gonna use her final legendary action to polar ray Doug. That's a 28 to hit him.
If I said no, would you believe me?
No. 16 points of cold damage. She was upset she lost her dragon body, so she's trying to annihilate the person that hit her.
So the fire from the smite was on the dragon's wing,
Yeah.
so that wouldn't carry over to her.
No, and it wouldn't matter, honestly, to her. He eliminated the dragons, but I'll explain more post-show
Yeah.
wrap-up type thing what I was doing here.
Just
It's
from
actually
the-
really kind of cool.
From the concentration standpoint, he doesn't have to worry about that then.
Yeah.
'Cause she's not on fire.
Correct. See, she did that. That's the end of Crixus's turn, so we move to Eliana. Her spiritual weapon's going to step in and do some damages. Spiritual weapon.
Get him.
That is a 21 to hit, which does for 7 points of force damage. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. 7 points of force damage. That's her spiritual weapon. She is going to. What did I see before? That was her bonus action. She is going to step in. So what's the range on this? Touch. She is going to place a hand on Crixus and cast Death Ward.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No, you touch a creature and granted a measure of protection from death. The first time the creature would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage. The target instead drops to 1.
I actually really like that.
It is very good, and she realizes he's low, and she could cast Cure Wounds on him, but she's not sure if that would be enough to keep him alive. So she's Death Warding.
I am into it.
And she likes where she's at position-wise. So we will move to Auril's turn. Everyone within 10 feet of her. Nightmare, Tika, Jacob, and the spiritual weapons don't matter. Take 10 points of cold damage.
Is it 10? It was 20, right?
It was 20, but that was
No, it's
because
10.
she has a pump ability with her legendary actions, but she did 3 frost rays this time, so polar rays, I should say. She's gonna turn and look at Jacob then. and
On the ground.
he's going to get. Oh yeah, you are prone, so these are at advantage.
Is it a ranged spell or is it a melee?
It's actually a ranged spell, so it won't matter. 18.
Yep.
Oh, it's
17.
at disadvantage, honestly, if it's a ranged spell, correct?
Yeah, yes, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
17. So that was close.
hang on, because
Good.
it's at disadvantage. 17.
Okay. Still hits.
Still hits. First one is 12 points of cold damage. Wow, that's a rather disappointing one.
Okay. So I'm resistant, so I take half.
Oh, that's right. And then the second one is a 19 at disadvantage.
Yep.
And it does another 16, so you take half of that.
Okay. Cool.
And then it is going to move to your turn if you'd like to respond somehow.
How big would you say she is right now, or the orb?
Size of basketball. She's a small creature, so a quarter of a 5-foot square, basically. But I left her in the middle of the 5-foot square she was in.
So, contemplating the opening on a bag of holding is a 4-foot radius, but that feels like a really bad idea. I mean, if we were doing worse, I think it'd be a good idea. I don't think we're doing that bad yet. So, should I put her in there with Professor Scant? All right. He's still holding the Dragon Slayer longsword, not wanting to switch weapons. He'll just go in with that, I guess. Attack number 1. Oh, stand up first and then attack.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not good with longswords. So that was a natural 1.
Yeah, you weren't within reach of that. Okay, never mind. You're good.
Okay. So he'll swing again.
Actually, you make a dexterity saving throw. You're within
I
range
will.
of yourself.
Ignore that. Ignore that second. Well, it's not gonna. I'm dex saving myself.
Yes.
Could be better. 15.
15, yeah. You do. You do not hit your foot.
That's good.
You swung
The
around.
second attack was not good either. It was a 7 total.
You didn't attack yet for a second time, so roll.
Okay. I'm not going to complain. Okay, that's something. 19 to hit?
Just hits.
Just hits. Okay.
Just hits. That is her AC.
Okay.
And the people
is
rejoiced. Hooray!
9.
This is where you'd have the applauding from the
Yeah, I don't have
sitcom
it.
soundtrack. 9, you said?
9 damage.
That is slashing from a magical source. Right?
Correct. Yep. But
Right.
then I think he's going to put that sword away because he realizes he's not good at using Dragon Slayer's longswords.
Is there anything you are good at right now?
Bonus action, Tika can
Eagle
attack.
The hibbity dip.
So Tika will come in and she will take a bite.
Tika's got to move to do that, so I'll move her.
Yes, she will. It's only a 12 though. Tika's not.
12 minutes.
She's still. I think she's still blind. So
She might be, yeah.
I
she
probably
is
forgot to
blind.
roll somewhere in there, but come on, Tika, you can.
You can do it. Put
I
your
can
back into it.
see. That'll work.
Yay.
Plus
She can
6,
see.
so it's 24.
She can absolutely see now.
Now she'll do better.
At the end of your turn, Auril's going to keep focusing on you with a polar ray, 18 to hit.
Yes.
11 points of cold damage. We move to
Yes.
Doug's
Five.
turn. You got some of those sounds.
Mhm. I just didn't have it
You-
open.
Your turn, Doug.
All right, I'm going to Toll the Dead.
Oldie dead.
Toll the Dead. Wisdom saving.
I was going to do something really fucking cool. It's going to toll the dead, but now I got to heal people. Wisdom save?
Yep.
27.
Ah. That's it.
No
Uh,
damage.
No, there is
Yeah.
damn. Oh, was it
It's a
Saber Suck?
cantrip.
Ah,
Yeah,
fuck.
cantrip.
hmm
Unless you have the ability to
Yeah, Saber
otherwise.
swallow now.
Yeah. And as a bonus action, I'm going to Shield of Faith Kukta again. Actually, yeah,
Whoa.
I'm going to Shield of Faith Crixus again.
Okay. Everyone wants Crixus to survive. At the end of your turn, Doug, she did not like the annoying sound, so she's going to pull array you.
That sounds about right.
Knock it off,
24?
Dolores.
What was that, John?
24 to hit.
Yes.
20 points of cold damage.
I am down and I am not good. I'm down.
Down.
I am down. I am now rolling.
Down on the ground.
I'm rolling
Rolling
for
in
death
the deep.
saves.
Frick this.
I see what you did. All right, I gotta take a look at Owlbear now. This is interesting.
And you don't have your AC up anymore because I am down.
Yep.
Doug
your
is
AC's back
far away. I'm trying to figure out how I get to him. For a second.
That was a waste of a damn spell.
Okay. Ready. So use my last bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And this one is that mantle of inspiration. I see Doug go down and I scream out loud, "This is not the time to falter. Pour it on." And so everybody, let's see, everybody on our team that's a real person. So Jacob, me, Ellie,
I'm a real boy.
Doug.
and not Doug, because he's down. So the nightmare, I guess, hears me and somehow gets excited by that. They
Red
get
Rocket.
5 temporary hit points,
No.
and they can all move their movement.
Extra?
Extra right now,
They can all
Right
move
now.
their movement right now.
without any attack of opportunities.
Oh, nice. So she gets 5 there. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, Genius. I'm sad that you're the only one that heard that.
Yeah.
And so now I'm
You'll
moving.
hear it on the playback.
And now I'm moving next to Doug. And I am using my channel divinity to restore 30 damage, 10 to me and 10 to Doug. Is that how that works?
What is it exactly?
It says
is-
choose any creatures within 30 feet and divide those hit points among them. That's 30 hit points among them. Can restore a creature to no more than half of its hit points max.
Yep. So that absolutely works. Your only flaw in that is that you said 10 and 10, and that only equals 20. So what do you want to do with the other 10?
Oh, 20 to Doug, 10 to me.
Well,
20 to Doug,
below-
10 to you.
Are you below half hit points though? It says you can only regain up to half of your total hit points.
Yeah, then I'll be 26 of 63, and I
Yeah, he'll be
imagine
good.
that
Yep,
Doug
he's fine.
Okay.
is 20 will
Doug
not
is-
put him to
will
half.
not get to half his hit points, no. So Doug, you gain 20 hit points, and you are alive, prone on the ground. Ellie, is there anything else you would like to do, Chris?
Well, I just want
With
to
a spiritual
whisper to
weapon.
Doug, now's our time. Let's finish this. And that's
Did you have
it.
a bonus action, or
He
That
did
was
that.
all.
Use that
My
as
bonus
bardic.
action was the bardic inspiration.
Okay.
My action was the channel divinity.
so your spiritual weapon holds fast there?
Yep.
Okay.
Did-
And then
Um,
make sure everybody adds 5 points of temporary hit points that might come in handy. So.
Yep.
Was that Tika 2 for the 5 points or not?
No, I gave it to the
Okay.
nightmare instead.
That's
Was
fine.
it-
No, that's good.
Was
She's
it
not taking any damage, so
not for me, right? Because I was down.
correct.
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 So then at the end of Crixus's turn, she didn't like
Did
that
the-
Crixus. She's going
did the
to
nightmare-
pull array you.
Go. Did I miss the nightmare or did the nightmare not go? Or is that-
Yeah, I guess
Nightmare.
nightmare.
Yeah,
didn't
Nightmare
go.
goes.
Sorry.
Nightmare go. Nightmare go.
Sorry. Yep.
Those other-
So Nightmare first has to roll D100 and 85, so
yeah,
that's fine.
definitely listens.
All right, so attack 8, missed again.
Ooh, ouch.
Nightmare is batting like
Maybe
100.
Jacob needs to hop onto the nightmare and combined with their powers combined.
But then if the nightmare disobeys me, he disappears into a different plane of existence. So we
Well,
don't
I'm willing.
Jacob's already in a different plane of existence, so it might not be anything
Yeah.
new to him.
I'm willing to make that sacrifice.
Sacrifice, yeah.
Does a
of course you are.
19 hit you, Crixus? As
Hit.
the polar ray.
No, it doesn't now.
19 does not.
Because of the shield of faith again.
Nope,
is back
that's
on
gone.
me.
He fell, so it dropped.
Remember?
Oh, that's right. Okay, 19 is my AC.
Yeah, so 13 points of cold damage to you.
Got it.
Then it's Ellie's turn. She is
Sorry,
going to.
Crixus.
Hang on a second. Ellie is going to. Where's her biggest? Oh, can she do that? I don't know if she can do it at that level. No, she can't. Oh, fuck. She is going to.
Hey, remember that time Ellie ate an apple and got lightning bolt?
10, 15, 20. She's going to move to the other side of. Actually, no. Well, yeah, because she knows the death ward is on Crixus, so she's moving to the other side of Doug, and she's going to heal Doug for 4th level cure wounds. Her last 4th level spell slot. 27 points, Doug, you gain.
Oh, I will take that.
And then her spiritual weapon is going to swing. Swing. Yeah, where is it? Where's my mouse? Come here. There we are. Can't find my cursor.
I have 3 uses of vicious mockery. I forgot about that.
15 does
Work
not
against
hit.
a god?
15 does not hit.
Are you a god?
At the end of her turn, she is going to get a polar ray. The final 122 does hit her. That's a 14 for her damage. Let's see. And then I need everyone within 10 feet of Auril as her turn starts. Take 10 points of damage.
Well, there goes those temporary hit points.
Yep. Fuck. She will. Let's see, who was the last person that hit her that spiritual weapon did? She's gonna fire off polar rays at Ellie. First one's a 26, which will hit her. And then the second one is a nat 20. So the first one is 15 points of damage. And then the second one is doubled because it is crit. And it hits Ellie, and she collapses to the floor. And we'll pick up there next week.
Well, that's really going to piss Crixus off.
We will start with Jacob next week. You guys are so damn close.
Oh man.
Oh, excellent. Well, we are Two Nerds One Quest. We are here every Sunday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Whew, this was a tight one. You can follow us, twitch.tv/TomMNorm, Twitter, patreon.com/Two Nerds One Quest if you'd like to support us. If you'd like to support us, you can also share this podcast that comes out Monday mornings with anyone. Let them know who we are. Let them know that we are doing Dungeons and Dragons, and we have fun doing it. Give us ratings and reviews wherever you get your podcast from. We'd love to hear what you have to say about the show. We take criticism, and we shall eat it up. Nom 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 nom. With that being said, we'll be back next Sunday, 8:30 a.m. Central Time, in case I didn't say that before.
Central America's time. Chicago.
We're not in Central America.
True. Central Time Zone, North America.
For me, for Genius, for Crixus, and for the time zone challenged DMJC. We'll get you next week.
You know, if you headed west around the world, you'd keep going west forever, but if you headed north, you'd eventually start going south.
Fascinating.